Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over the cryptocurrency market, total market cap, total two, total three. Paint a little picture. I'm going to go over some other coins too. It'd be including just briefly Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Cardano, XRP, and CHAINLINK. I'm going to paint a broad brush picture for you of what's going on in the cryptocurrency market. Like I said, who was first to dump back in November 2021? That was the cryptocurrency market. Who was next? It was the traditional markets. They didn't start dumping until when? January of 22. And what's after that? You see the pattern that's going on over here that I'm painting into your mind right now? What was after the housing crash? Housing crash. Housing still continue to go on. Obviously, it's massive amount of money in the housing industry, and also, they're hard assets, and it moves a little bit slower. So what's going to likely happen in reverse? Possibly, maybe the cryptocurrency markets will be the first to come out of the bottom. And then maybe a couple months later, it'll be the traditional financial markets. So the time right now is going to be very confusing for a lot of people that are emotional traders. I call them e-traders, emotional traders, and they're not going to understand why the S&P 500 is going down to find another bottom and cryptocurrency isn't. It's not going to make any sense to them because why? They have to follow the herd and go, hey, guys, if S&P 500 goes down, Bitcoin must go down. All these little sayings, cliche sayings that they have all around, emotional traders, e-traders keep repeating them over and over again. Hey, James Powell's going to be raising, whatever his name is, James or Jim or something like that. You see, I don't pay attention to that guy. Raises interest rates, so everything must go down. Go look at history, guys. That's not always true. Go look at the history of the charts. That's not always true. Okay? So I'm going to go over total market cap. We clearly have a nice impulse right there. Okay? So this is a bullish move. I think we all can agree with that's a bullish move right there. Then it's impulse. And you have on this 8-hour chart a good amount of bearish divergence telling you right there's your third wave and right there's your fifth wave. So what's next in store for total market cap? Probably a little bit more up, who knows, maybe up to there, 1.02 trillion. And then it's going to come back around and do a correction. It could go deep. It could go to this fourth wave, that fourth wave. It could go all the way back down to here or all the way back down and test it again. What are wave twos called? Wave twos are sometimes called, oh, shit waves. Just right back down there like that, okay? You have to be aware of that. Don't be surprised. That could be another good opportunity to get back in. If you've sold up here, you get back in or whatever you want to do, reload up, et cetera, with some of the coins that you're going to be getting into. So that looks really good. So at a minimum, it's going to be doing something like this. At a minimum, A, back down for a B, and then back up for a C, like so, guys. Okay? At a minimum. I don't think so, guys. I don't think so. You could have a very, very bullish setup right here, guys. So this could be a 1, it could be a 2, and it could be going into a 3. Okay? You do realize that. You want to be aware of this. You're not, the cryptocurrency market is not going to believe this right now. Okay? You see it's a little bit of a struggle off the bottom. And then you possibly could be having another one over here. 1, 2. And then what would be going into, guys? You'd be going into a pretty strong wave possibly over here. Okay, now realize this correction over here could take some time. It's not going to be done in 2 days. This could take 30 days, 45 days, 50, maybe even 60 days. It's just going to kind of depend. It could be here, out here. Just don't know yet, okay? It could be in there for a while. And more than likely, because it's coming off a long correction, it could be doing that again, okay? And then it can finally get out of there. But this is good. This is a pretty strong move right here, back down. Okay, so it's going to be the same thing more or less for total 2. Total market cap is all the cryptos. You can see right here, it's the same thing. Nice 5-wave impulse. I'm not going to go through it, but you can see this could be a 1, back down for a 2, all the way back down here to be going into a third wave. And this over here could be your 1, your 2, and it could be going into a 3 of 3. You want to be aware of that. You want to be aware of that. You want to be down, possibly down here, getting yourself set up. Like if this was an asset, I would be down here getting ready to pounce big time, guys. This is where you want to be. I'm telling you. Here is total three. Total three are all the coins except Bitcoin and Ethereum. And let's see what we have here. It actually looks like, you see, it has more of a FOMO fifth wave. That's more of a FOMO fifth wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with bearish divergence. So you have the same thing right here. Up in 1, back down to 2, going into a 3. And you possibly really have a good shot of this being a 1, 2, and it's going into a 3 of 3. For those that don't know, 3 of a 3 is could be a very, very explosive wave that will take people off guard. You will have FOMO in that wave, particularly not at the beginning, but at the end. So that wave over here, as an example, I'll show you what will happen with that wave. It'll come back down here and correct. People will just be terrified still, and it'll be going into a wave like this. Once it breaks that high, you'll have the beginning of the FOMO. Okay, you'll have the beginning of the FOMO right in this area, guys. And then it'll start going up again, back down. And once it gets past this area right over here, you're just going to start really having some FOMO in that point. That's what I'll be looking for on the bullish side, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint an overall picture for you, okay? We're going to take a look at this, guys, all right? Oh, and by the way, now that I forgot about it, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. It'd be greatly, greatly appreciated, okay? So let me see here what I got. Okay, let me take off my marker here. I got a marker on right now. Let me clean this up a little bit. I want to paint a broad brush picture for you right now, okay? On the weekly chart, that looks really, really good. You know, look at that. That's looking pretty good. Let's take a look at over here. Kind of similar to that over there a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to paint a broad brush picture for you. Here's total market cap, right? Total market cap. 1, 2. This right here, in my opinion, this is the confusion that's going on in the crypto, particularly with Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's correction was so deep and so long over here. A lot of people are calling that a fifth wave. That is a fifth wave. This right here is, in my opinion, it's a fifth wave. Okay, but that's a fifth wave of this wave. It's an extended third wave. This third wave was so explosive, and the correction, it went up. Reason I say that is that this correction right here was so short. It lasted 42 days. 42 days. This correction over here lasted 266 days. Okay, so what is it? What is it doing? More than likely, this is 1, 2. This whole thing's the 3. This is your 4, and then it's going up for a 5 right over here. I could be wrong. There's some people calling that a third wave, and they think that this is third wave over here. I don't think so. You already got your third wave over here. So if I take this off of a line chart, give you guys, you see right here, this is sideways. This is more deep. So it did opposite of what everybody thinks. Okay, most everybody thinks that does Elliott waves think the fourth waves are the one that goes sideways. Fourth waves can go deep, and second waves can go sideways. Okay, but if you look at the time, so if I take the time on this wave, you see the time that it took to do that wave was 266 days. And then you have a fourth wave over here. If I started up in that area, generally, it was about, how long? 231 days. You see how the time goes with this wave? The time with this wave goes with this wave. This wave right here is only 42 days. So more than likely, it was probably one of these down here, okay, that was probably 20 days or maybe 25 days in this area, goes with this correction. So you got this one, and it's going up. Total, what am I on? Total market cap. I'm on total market cap, okay? It's going up like this, guys. Okay? Just like so. 1, 2, 3, here's your 4, and it's going to do a 5. Just beyond that area is what I would be counting on. Just something like that, guys. Okay? And you can go like this. You just take your wave, right? Just like so. I'm going to go to the top right there and just get an idea of generally that fifth wave will be about as long. You see that? That right area, just beyond all-time highs, maybe in that area, would be the realistic target box I would be looking for right there, guys. Okay? Now, what does that mean for the cryptocurrency? If it does happen to do something like this, there's going to be your opportunity to make a massive amount of gains in some cryptos that I've been going over on my channel. Okay? So let me go back, put this back on, candles. So right here, total market cap. This is all the cryptos. They even have the stable coins in this too. I think you could do it without the stable coin somewhere. I haven't looked at it yet. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa, one last, bam, right there. Okay. Total 2. This is all the coins except BTC or Bitcoin. Okay. It's same thing. 1, 2, 3 right there. Back down for this 4th and one more. Hoorah, right up there. Bam. You see? You see the pictures coming together there? All right. Total 3. Going over this one. Kind of a little similar, same old pattern too. 1, 2, 3. Back down for a 4. And then bam. Right up there. Okay. It could have an explosive 5th wave too. You see this right here? It's outside my channel. Okay. That is not uncommon. That's also called a throw under. Throw under. And usually that gives you a little bit of an indication. When you have a 4th wave throw under, you can have an explosive 5th wave. So more than likely, the crypto market cap, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, is telling me it might have even more of an explosive 5th wave up here, guys. And that would go probably correct with my theory, because I think the altcoins, the ones, you know, under Bitcoin and Ethereum and Binance, there's going to be some altcoins that are going to do a serious blast off over here, in my opinion. So you see the pattern? I went over 3 of them: total market cap, total 2, and total 3. Same pattern. You go down here to the RSI, right? Let's take a look at the RSI on total 3 right here. Weekly RSI, it's went all the way down here. Took everything out, well below its 2018 bear market. Okay, right? What is that? Okay, if you want to get into the details, but that right there is what's called hidden bullish divergence, and giving you a massive signal that it wants to go back up that way. So the trend is that way. This is a continuation trend. It's a continuation trend is what it's doing, continuing to go that way. Okay. And we shall see here in the next few months who is going to be correct. All right. So now you got that pattern. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over Bitcoin real quick with you guys on the weekly chart too. Little bit similar, kind of similar. And not a little bit, a lot similar, right? So Bitcoin has one more, bam, right up there potentially, right beyond all-time highs in my opinion. Look at Ethereum, guys. You see the pattern with this one too? Similar pattern. Even in the RSI, in the MACD, the volume indicators, all the other bullish indicators, there are bearish indicators. You want to keep that in the back of your mind, but 1, 2, 3, 4, bam, right up there. BNB, same thing, same signals, MACD, volume, bullish indicators, bearish indicators, keep track of those, same thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, bam, 5, right up there. Let's take a look at some smaller cap cryptos like Cardano. Cardano right here. You see, I said Cardano is in a, what's a rising wedge or a rising diagonal, whatever you'd like to call that. But that's what I think that it's in. And Cardano's got his wave 1, massive here, back down, up for this massive 3rd wave. And Cardano more than likely has one hoorah, boom, right up to the box. Got another one over here, XRP. I'm not a fan of XRP. I'll let the XRP holders what's going on, in my opinion. Right over here, you got a 1. This is the 3. Back here, 4. And it's going to be doing a blast right up here like this. Probably right beyond all-time highs, right here. Boom, like that, okay? And it'll be over with, okay? Just my take on it. Somebody made a comment about my XRP video. He believes it's going to a 3rd wave. By all means, I hope you're right. And that thing's going to be blasting off to those higher numbers like people claim. And more power to you. Me, personally, I'm not going to be placing my bet for numbers like that. That's just my take on it. CHAINLINK. CHAINLINK, same thing. You got a massive wave here. I think it was extended 3rd wave. It corrected all the way back down here for its 4th wave area, and it's hanging out in the area, kind of like Cardano. Seems like CHAINLINK might be a little bit more bullish than Cardano, but you have 1, 2 back up here, massive 3rd wave. They decided to finish off back in May of 21, corrected it all the way back down here to, November of 22. And it's probably going to be getting ready to do another what? One of these. Boom, right up there. Okay? So you can make some pretty decent gains with CHAINLINK. Solid coin. Solid coin, that's for sure. All right, guys. That is the end of my video. I wanted to paint the picture for you. A broad brush stroke of all the cryptocurrency market. So You can probably understand the pattern that's going on, what could be coming. It's going to be a little bit of patience. These aren't just going to start rock and rolling out of here, but they could after this next correction. For some of these assets, it does look like they're going down. They're going down, and maybe to a wave 2, second wave correction. As long as they don't break that low, you want to keep that in the back of your mind. Make sure they maintain that low, and they could be going back up. This is going to probably be swift and sharp, in my opinion. So, as an example, here with, let's use Ethereum as an example, right, guys? Reason why I'm going to say it's going to be swift and sharp, and made a post on Twitter about that somewhere in this area on my Twitter page. And what I'm saying about that with Ethereum as an example is that Ethereum has gone up a total of 40%, okay, into a nice 5-wave sequence. And all the bears, the perma bears, are still in here. They're going to be shorting it. They're going to be shorting this all the way down, just like so, guys. This is what really could happen. You have a massive short squeeze. They're going to be shorting it down, shorting it down, shorting it down. It's going to be back down here. They're going to say, told you so, told you so, told you so, right? And back down here, they're going to be piling in. There's going to be a massive turnaround, potentially, no guarantees. And then, bam, it's going to go into that wave, guys. So you want to be aware of something like that. That's what I'm going to be looking for. Like I said, no guarantees. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor. Drop a like. Hit the subscribe button. Peace.